Hi friends, and welcome to the video for the zodiac sign of, let's see, we're doing Sagittarius, and I hope all of you are doing super amazing. Let's see what's coming up here for Sagittarius. What does Sagittarius, I'm seeing similar energies to Leo. It's like I will contribute what I'm comfortable with doing, but it's like somebody can't pull you into their drama. All right, so what have we got here? Show us for Sagittarius. Wow, okay. Your heart feels kind of hurt by something. I'm telling you, I changed decks and everything. Something is being given to you, or you gave something. Wow, this is almost the same as Leo. And then it's like somebody says, well, I'm gone, and you know the value of yourself. You could feel quite disrespected in this energy. You start to ask questions, or I don't even know if you're asking questions. You may have been through this kind of a situation before with the world, and you've achieved great success. Your mind is thinking and curious. Your fear being the devil. Like, what am I getting caught up in here? What is trying to control me? What is trying to manipulate me? What's this outcome? A water king, a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or you're very happy, and a 9 of Cups. Okay, some of you are leaving for another person, another job. You're suddenly deciding that you're going to go in this new direction. Somebody could be asking you, like, well, where are you going, Sagittarius? And okay, so what do we have as Sagittarius's energy in this little situation here? Wow, Page of Wands, you're very excited. And 8 of Coins. This is almost the same as Leo. You're very specific. You could be looking something up online, researching. What's the King of Cups? The 9 of Swords. Somebody's very upset. Why are you happy about this? It's what you expected. Okay, you're showing tolerance or tempered emotions. You're trying to understand. Now, the root of the issue is somebody left or walked away when there was something given to level the scales up. So why is there a Page of Swords here? Somebody gave something to someone, and then someone may have been very impatient, yelled at someone, got angry, lost their patience. Maybe for you, this is the last straw. This is how it was for someone in their family. You start to really reevaluate and reconsider. You might be notified about, you might be waiting for someone to come get you, pick you up. You might feel like there's another person who values you much more. So Sagittarius, you're dealing with self-respect. And what will you accept? You know, you could have even been extending grace to someone, like, well, let's just consider how they are. Let's just consider the situation. I don't have anything to prove. I'm just going to ignore it. Meanwhile, you're like, okay, I've been through this kind of a situation before and I came out on the other side and I learned a big lesson. Your balance is coming in with your self-respect, and because you realize the truth. Somebody may have shown their true colors, which to you could have been, someone taking credit, somebody gossiping, somebody with negative, disappointing, selfish, or dishonest intentions. Someone where you're like, I can no longer tolerate this. I'm going to look for other things. Maybe I'm going to look for a job. I'm going to face reality. And there could very well be another person in your life coming in who, a water king with a card that's negative around it usually means someone's very upset and you are trying to tolerate, understand, manage your emotions. But the outcome being 9 of Cups is like, this is my wish. This is what I want. Maybe you want someone to understand, like, hey, this is not okay. Maybe you want someone to learn a lesson. You want what Aries wants, which is like freedom from a situation. And you want healing. So there's something where you want to move on to a fresh start. You don't want to feel punished. You don't want to feel like you're being guilted into something. There could also be dealing with people who overreact, and you have to be the level-headed person. It could feel like very shocking when someone explodes. They could bring in an emotional breakdown. And, you might need to be the voice of reason here. You have to reflect, go away, go out of town, detach without any judgment. You're the voice of reason. You could, in the literal, be looking up things in other countries or other states. You embody logic and stability, education. You don't overreact. You don't panic. You are kind of in the eye of the storm. But the storm appears to be just one person. You are a stabilizing force, and this makes you feel satisfied. You're happy with this. You have compassion. You trust yourself. You know that you're a safe harbor. Now, let's just continue here with a little bit of clarification, and we'll see, why do you have to understand where the way something is for someone else? 7 of Cups. Okay, why do you have to understand? Okay, it's a family. It could be another family. It could be in-laws. Yeah, you're like, this isn't for me. Something is discovered or found out. 8 of Pentacles, looking at specifics. Could be looking at online postings. Okay, show us what is 9 of Cups. Okay, you're trying to understand and be tolerant. Temper your emotions. Okay. New fire, something surprising. You share the same feeling as someone else. You agree with them. What is the Knight of Swords? Chariot, someone's determined to get their point across. You're looking at the value. Like, is this worth it? I'm going to put up with it, but is it really worth it? I'm going to continue. but you start to question the value. How does this play out in the end for the sign of Sagittarius? How do they feel at the end of this? The Sun. Okay, you feel happy. You get up and go. There's justice. There's maybe even travel. Kind of a get up and go type of energy. There's a Page of Wands. You're inspired. There's an Empress and a Devil. So there could be someone who was very disrespectful, very controlling, something like that. And you want freedom from that energy. All right, show us what's going on around Sagittarius here. It is like 1,000,000 degrees in this room. I don't know why. It's just very hot. This is similar to Leo. You feel happy. Your joy chakra. Okay. There is something in a situation where one door closes and many doors will open for you. And some of you are dealing with a broken heart right now. Okay. I'm just going to leave it there for the sign of Sagittarius. Thank you, and I'll see you again next time.